16 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York.
So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this. Right out of the gates, here's Smith. And, Charles, you think about this offense, and it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl?
Forced out to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
And that is a historic run for him, partner. With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or 17-game schedule. Now his name will be forever linked with the best runners to ever play at that position.
Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him, the mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the third quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year. But you think this game, their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run. So this game is crucial.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Here's Smith. There's McLaurin. What a catch. That one good for 26 and a first down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. But they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. Now a first down throw. It's Smith escaping the pressure right. A beautiful fake. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
On 1st and 10, Smith. Flush to his right. Oh, what a move. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Their entire offense has been centered on him, and he's been carrying the load with ease. 100 yards rushing in a game for a quarterback is rare. In a single half, darn near a masterpiece.
From the red zone now, Smith. Being chased out left. Nice move. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Their mobile quarterback with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And Washington has taken the lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. He had the touchdown run on the last drive, his second of this first half, as his guys start here with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Smith. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He was able to connect with Terry McLaurin. Now Smith slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Washington. And even 50 yards. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Smith on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Shifts by him. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. 25 yards to the house. And Washington has taken the lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL.
He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs. After the interception, here's Smith. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And quickly they get to the line. They'll fake it. Now Smith. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had to... Here's Smith. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in everyone to this Christmas Eve edition of the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And thus far, pretty one-sided. 17-0 to score at halftime. The Colts looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. From there, we're up.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. First possession of the second half now for Washington. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
look at Washington as they come onto the field. On first down, Smith. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Smith. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, look at the juke. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Smith. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Smith. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he?
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall. And the Commanders have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. The Washington offense set to take over. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use.
Check back 16. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Number 16's coming. Check Mike. Check Mike. Watch the back. Watch the back.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Commander's 1st down, and that should just about do it. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
57 the mic. 57 the mic. Hey, we heavy on the edge. Go.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Washington, they are now